Hi folks, how yous doing? I've got another box of goodies. This was sent to me by someone called Peter. Not the Peter that sent me the other box of goodies, this is another Peter. I seem to deal with an awful lot of Peters, Andrews and Davids. It gets very confusing. I actually have a spreadsheet for all the locomotives that get sent me for repair. I think I'm going to need a spreadsheet just for people who contact me about stuff. But anyway, Peter contacted me and said he had this box of spares that he would send me if I wanted them. And I said, well, yeah, you know, spares, you never know when you might need any particular thing. So any free spares going big, and I wasn't going to say no. So without further ado, we'll get stuck into this and see what we've got. Let's just adjust the camera a bit there. I literally have no idea what is in here. It could be just a load of junk, but sometimes junk can be extremely useful. You just don't know. How am I going to get into this? We'll just attack it. So, I think Peter did say there was maybe some body shells, but that is really as much as I know. So, what is in here? Packing. And what's in the kitchen roll? It is, oh, a Flying Scotsman body with a little bit broken off. But yeah, that little piece broke off my Flying Scotsman as well, which is a pity because otherwise this is in quite good condition. This is the exact same one as the one I've got. It's the Hornby R850, Triang Hornby 850. That could be very useful actually. Mine is in a bit of a state, so this could be a good backup if I ever really need it. Just a pity about that. That's okay, it'll glue on. Right, where am I going to put everything here? Right, what else we got? Kitchen roll. Is this a Flying Scotsman tender? Yep. Oh, it's got the chuffing sound. I took the chuffing sound out of mine because I thought it just sounded horrendous. Yeah, that's why I took it out. I mean, the chuffing sound is just a it's just a little bit of a piece of metal with grit on it and a little cam that hits it. High-tech stuff. What else we got? It's another LNER tender. Is that another Flying Scotsman body? It is. Oh, that's quite cool. That's very interesting. Yeah, this is the Made in China one. So that's the same as the one I did up for Dave a while back. It's a nice body actually. If you get enough parts, you could end up being able to build one. This looks like it's another Flying Scotsman body. Tender with wheels, that's the later tender, but no wheels and stuff. And another body. Yeah, it's the Made in China one. Not quite as good condition, but dusty, buffer's missing. I should say, if you're watching this and think, oh, I could do with one of those, just get in touch. You know, I'm not going to hog this to myself. If there's somebody out there who could make use of any of this stuff, just give us a shout. Right, that's all the body shells out of the way. What we got? What's in here? Just tip this out. So we've got some cylinders. And a little locomotive interior, and the front of the South Wales Pullman, bit broken off there. We got a load of rods. Yeah, these little things you just never know when you might need some of this. And that all looks like it's come off the Flying Scotsman to me. So we've got a motion bracket, coupling rods and all sorts of stuff. I really need to sort out all my stuff, not just my spare parts, but all my everything. I'm working on a right guddle, as we'd say in this part of the world at the moment. I really need to get everything sorted out and build a new workbench and get myself organised a bit. A motor, what looks like an old XO4 motor. Well, actually, yeah, looks like an old XO4 motor. Got the worm drive gear, bit broken at the front there, but the thrust bearings are there, that's quite useful. What's in this? That looks like collectors, and I would say that that is from the Flying Scotsman, I think. The Made in China Flying Scotsman. Don't know what that's off. So these collectors, they're a bit bent, but they're in otherwise, I would say they're in serviceable condition. Same with these ones, a wee bit mangled. I think they would straighten up and be perfectly usable. Ooh, now we've got Ringfield bits. What have we got? So Ringfield motor casing. Potentially extremely useful because the spindles and everything good condition. Yeah, that could be very, very useful. Another Ringfield. Spindle's a bit more worn on this one, but I would stay. Yeah, I would still say that's usable. It's just the casing. There's no armatures in these. I don't know why, but somebody's screwed on these brush holders. I think they've maybe snapped off. Been bent too far back and they've been snapped off. But hey, as long as it works. But I shall certainly hang on to these. Oh, a couple of point motors. So these are the Hornby point motors that I use, although two of my points still have surface mounted motors, so I could convert them, but it's a huge job to do. But yeah, that's given me something to think about. What else have we got? Oh, this looks like, yeah, a load of wheels. Looks like a load of Flying Scotsman wheels. And tyres. What's this? It's light for something. I have no idea what. What we got here, that looks like front bogies for Flying Scotsman and the little dolly trucks and stuff. So I very nearly have a Flying Scotsman. I would just need a few things. What would I need? Yeah. It might be interesting actually to get all the parts together to reassemble the Made in China Flying Scotsman, see if I can get one out of it, or see what I would need to add to get there. And this looks like more of it actually. Looks like chassis. Yeah, that's the Made in China Flying Scotsman chassis. So it's some jiggery faffery going on with it. And that's a bit of the, it doesn't look like a Flying Scotsman chassis, I'm not sure what that is. And there we go, a box of bits. Not very exciting, but potentially extremely useful. And I think it could be fun to see if I can actually build a Flying Scotsman with a lot of these parts. I just need to figure out which other bits I would need. He's back in there just now. Peter, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Some of that could well come in useful, you just never know. Right, okay folks, catch you later.